Who's on? I just want to see who, not who, because I froze earlier. One's watching, so do I know you? And everything's left exactly like it was when I went off because I had to get ready for work. I'll wait a few minutes. People might be sleeping. I don't think everybody's sleeping though. Hi, Linda. Have you been on here before? On my lives? Babe O'Mara. I know I've never seen you here before. So how are you two tonight? Where do you live? What state? I'm just wondering if it's really, really late for you. Cool. Thank you, Linda. Thanks, babe. You're in California, babe? So it's what? It's getting close to 10:30. I just got home from work. And I just wanted to see if there are any family members on. You live in Mississippi? It's 12:20 there. Do you do you have do either of you have YouTube channels that you show things on? Oh, it's hot. Ugh. I am not looking forward to that. You do have a YouTube channel, Linda? What do you do on it? You don't have one, babe? Hi, Susan. How are you, hon? How are you feeling? I'll have to go check you out, Linda. How you feeling, Susan? I just thought I'd come on for a few minutes because earlier today when I was on my live, my iPad froze, so I don't know what's going on. And then I had to go to work, so I thought I'd come on just for a few minutes. Oh, how cool! Fabric books, journals, I love it. Did you go to Hobby Lobby so you felt good enough to be able to get up and go? I'm glad. Susan, by any chance, do you watch, or Linda, or Babe, do you watch Phyllis, okay, Phyllis Stokes. And she does a lot of cooking, and she does like real retro things that they used to eat in the 50s. Hey, Shul's Crafty World, how are you, hun? How you doing? I haven't seen you for a couple days. Have I? You know me, one day just goes right into the next. You're okay? Well, she has a YouTube channel. Oh, okay. Anyway, I really need prayers for her. I've followed her for a long time, and she came on about a month, no, 2 months ago. And she was really regular on her videos. And I noticed she hadn't been on in a while, and she came on, like I said, a couple months ago, and she had been in the emergency room because she was having excruciating pain in her stomach. They did all kinds of tests, and terrible pain. So they went in to do surgery, and then again, we didn't hear from her for a month or better. She came on today, and she's got cancer in her, it was in the bile duct by the liver, and they're saying it's terminal. And she is the sweetest woman. And so she said, please, she just wanted people to pray for her. And so I wanted, to get on here, so, because I know a lot of us are prayer warriors. So she's going to have to start going through chemo and radiation starting June 11th. I think June 11th or June 5th. You've been decluttering. The fire marshal gave you 30 days? What's up with that? Do you live in an apartment? Yeah, for sure. You are a stage 3 survivor, Shirley's World? Okay, cool. Yeah, please pray for her, because she is a very, very nice woman, and it really just upset me today when I heard that. Hi. So now, Shul's Crafty World, why would the fire marshal come out? Did someone say something to them? Are you, babe? I'm sorry. We'll pray for you as well. I'm sorry you're going through that. Susan also is on chemo, babe, and Linda. Oh, because you're disabled, they want 3 feet clearance. Do you have anyone around to help you? Oh, they had to help you in, and they reported you? Dang it. Can your hubby help you clear away? Or could you hire someone? Well, what happens in 30 days? Because it's your house, right? I mean, it's not like you have to get out of your house. Cheryl's Crafty World. So a lot of this stuff is crafts. You know what you could do is you could go on I can't remember what the name of it is, but you can go on and sell some of your stuff and make some money. Really? They could put you in a hotel? Do you have any family members that can help you? Any kids or, you know what I mean? And I'm hoping this stupid thing doesn't freeze. I don't know why it froze today. Oh, you're going to be selling? Are you in a wheelchair? Is your name Shirley? I'm just surmising it is because of Cheryl's Crafty World. Babe, how long have you been going through your breast cancer treatments? And Linda, what about you? Charlene. Okay, Charlene. Hi, Fern. Oh, okay, Linda. What I didn't understand today about Phyllis, and again, I mean, I don't know, but when she first went in a couple months ago and she was having that terrible pain in her stomach, um, 2 weeks. Oh my Lord. So it's really new, huh, babe? You had a partial mastectomy in February? I'm so sorry. We have two new family members here, guys, Babe and Linda. Um, used to go to 20 retreats a year and cancer stopped all. Oh, you had cancer too, Cheryl? Oh my heavens. Oh my Lord. I didn't know that. Bless all of your hearts. You better believe you're going to be a survivor. You all are. Follicular thyroid. Does that mean it was in the follicles? Because I'm thinking follicular. I mean, I don't know what that means, but you're kidding. The radiation treatment left you handicapped? How did that happen? Oh my heavens. What I didn't understand, what I was going to say is when Phyllis first went into the hospital, she was doubled over. I mean, she said it was the most excruciating pain she's ever been in. And so they started doing tests and they took blood tests and the doctor came back and said that she had really good blood. My question is, when there's cancer, doesn't it show up in blood tests? Aren't there certain markers that would show? You know what I mean? Because they did not know it was cancer And she was like that for a couple months before they knew, I believe. Oh, okay. Your spine is pinched. Wow. Did they take the thyroid out, Cheryl? Hi, Jerry Ann. How are you, honey? Jerry, do you watch Phyllis Stokes? Val, how are you, honey? Do do you or you, Jerry, do you watch Phyllis Stokes? She does a cooking channel. Well, she talks, she tells stories, but primarily she cooks and she does a lot of retro type food. Well, anyway, she came on today, and I've been following her for a couple years, and I kept wondering where she was. Well, long story short, she has cancer, and it is terminal, and she is asking for prayer, and it just breaks my heart because she is such a sweet woman, and uh, she's going to start chemotherapy. I think it's June 5th. I think it's either June 5th or June 11th, and then the radiation. But it's in the it was found in the bile duct that was connected to the liver and the gallbladder. Do you do follow her, Fern? You better believe it. God does have the last say. Yeah, please, because she has, yes, her daughter passed away. I can't remember when. It's been a while now. It's before my daughter passed away because I remember thinking to myself, "Oh my God, how does she deal with it?" And then my daughter passed away, and I remember I had texted her, and she has now, I think she had two kids, I think. But like I said, the daughter passed, and I can't remember how. I can't remember what she said. And then she has her husband, and he's a very sweet man. And she has a son, and she has grandkids. But I don't think they live in the same state as she does. But I felt so bad today because she came on and she said everything, and she, said, please, keep me in prayer. And it just breaks my heart. I was just so upset at work tonight. You follow these other YouTube creators, and like I say, I've watched her now for, oh my gosh, probably 3 years. And then when this happened, it was like, oh, Lord. Val, when do you go in for your surgery, hun? And you saw my text to you, didn't you? If you need anything, let me know. Tomorrow? Tomorrow? What are you doing on the phone? What are you doing? It's tomorrow at 1:30? Oh my heavens. Oh, for heaven's sake, Val. Did they give you something to relax you? Oh my heavens. You're so calm, cool, and collect. No, tomorrow 1:30. Like you're gonna go get a filling. Good night, Cheryl's Crafty World. I'll keep you in prayer, hun. Well, Val, yes, I know, but nevertheless, and you, oh, did you read? Well, maybe you didn't. I texted you. I told you that when you know, were on your new channel, I think it was. And by the way, you showing people, I think it's going to be wonderful. And how you took that out, I was watching it, and then when you were flushing the line, I'm going, oh Lord, 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 oh boy, oh boy. I'm thinking, wow, what a trooper. But I had one when I was 50. I had two huge fibroid tumors, and it was at Saddleback, Dr. O'Toole. But oh, it's got to be late where Jerry Ann is. Did your husband find a job, Jerry? Jerry Ann? Hi, Dee. I need you to put Phyllis Stokes on the prayer list, Dee. She's got a YouTube channel, and she's got cancer. She just found out. They say it's terminal. Good night, babe. I'll keep you in prayer too. Babe has just had a partial mastectomy, breast cancer, 2 weeks ago. Did your husband find a job, Jerry? So, Val, you're not able to eat now, right? After 9 o'clock? So you're going to be without any food. Can you still have water? But you're going to be without any food until it's over. Her name is Phyllis Stokes. Val. After midnight, nada. Like I said, Val, if you need anything, let me know. And you'll probably have to take it easy and not lift stuff. I think it's 6 weeks. How are you doing, Dee? And I haven't seen the news because I just got home from work about an hour ago. Has anyone heard how the tornadoes are? Have they stopped? Because I know Missouri got hit really bad. I know there was a lot of flooding in Oklahoma, and then I think the tornadoes hit the capital of Missouri, didn't it? You're ready? Yeah, I mean, I do believe it after I see how you do your own little shots and IVs. I can't believe you gave yourself an IV. I mean, what a trooper. How long were you a nurse, Val? I was ready for mine too. Well, what happened with me is in the blood test that they took, they could tell that the fibroids were uh, they were growing and they were feeding off of everything and uh, my blood, and making me extremely anemic. Acute care, 8 years. Wow. So you saw. Mm. My grandmother was a nurse, and my uh, cousin was a nurse. And I don't have, I had my CNA license at one time. I mean, I would have to renew it if I ever did anything with it. But my grandmother was an RN, and my cousin, and she was in Dallas when President Kennedy was assassinated, and she was supposed to work that day. And she had switched with a friend of hers. So her friend was there when they brought President Kennedy in, and then my cousin was there when they brought Oswald in. Oh, I bet you were a good teacher. Yeah, if I had it to do over again, I probably would have gone in either to nursing, but then I really am intrigued with CSI stuff. So I might have went into forensics. You think you'll sleep at all tonight, Val? Oh, good night, Jerry Ann. I'm sorry, I didn't see that you said good night. Good night. Yeah, it's late where you are. Oh, really? You were in on the bypass? So you're glad that to have it over with. And did the steroids work? Did they do what they were hoping it would do as far as the MS goes, Val? Oh, really? A legal nurse consultant. That would have been interesting. My youngest son is a lawyer. Was that stressful, Val? You're fighting the insurance for your medicine? Ugh, unbelievable. So that basically why you were taking the steroids, Val, is because you were having that pain in your eye and the, I guess, was it vision as well? It's amazing. How the heck can an insurance company, oh, they irritate me so bad. Well, you need that medication, don't you? To help. Is it for the MS or for your eyes, that the medicine that you're talking about? And you did really good. Well, no wonder now, because now telling me that you used to help the attorneys, but um, you explained everything so good, and I really think people are going to get a lot out of that channel, uh, for various reasons. I mean, but you're very thorough, and you're very you make things very where you understand. My sister-in-law, and I remember when you were talking about it, how it gives you what you called, what did you call it, moon face? Anyway, she was on steroids, and I remember, and you're right, I mean, it changed her appearance dramatically. I mean, dramatic. It didn't even look like her at all. And and then when she finally went off of them, you know, everything went down. But I found it intriguing that it kind of puffs up the side, like by your temple in that area. Have I used my dishes? Huh. Today I saw the UPS guy. I ordered everything, right? So I see the UPS guy get all excited. Woo, woo! Yelling, screaming, all that. Well, let me show you what came. Because it's been probably a week. So I go downstairs. I see this little box. I know right away, well, that's not dishes. This is what came. The towels. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm glad. But I thought, what the heck? Because everything was in stock. Everything. So before I went to work, I went online, and then I went onto my email, and I saw that they had shipped them out this morning, the dishes. So I do not have my dishes yet, but I do like these. And they're very thin towels, but I don't care because these are just for decor. But I already filmed my uh, lemon theme, my house tour with all my lemon theme in it, and that goes up Monday. Well, the dishes won't be here by then, so I'll have to do a separate video. I was so thankful to find out that you can get four, you know, and you don't have, because who wants to buy a whole box? I mean, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to buy all that. How are your kids doing? I don't know for sure. Um, I'm not sure. For the for what I ordered, there's four. It's a unit, and so it's four of everything. And the plates are only 7 inches, so I think they're more. Well, I think they're going to be more like a big, no, salad plate. But what I did is when I went to Dollar Tree, I just got the white, the pure white plate, and I'll just put the lemon plate on top of it. That's no big deal. So 2 more weeks of school. Cool. And your daughter, she's in cheer, right? I think you said cheer. And then I remember seeing your little guy in a couple of your videos, but that was like a year ago or better. But just think, Val, by the holidays, Halloween, all that, all this will be behind you, and then you're going to be raring to go. Oh, she did? Oh, cool. Is she what do they call them? The flyers? Is that what they call them? The ones that they throw up in the air, and I always hold my breath. Do you go to all the games where she's cheerleading? Oh my Lord, so she is the one they throw up in the air? Oh, you're going to be fine by the end of June. Oh, really, Dee? Your three of your daughters and they competed? Cool. Do you ever get nervous when she gets thrown in the air? Oh, you're the. Why doesn't that surprise me? Why doesn't that surprise me that you're the team mom? Sure, you are. I miss the days when my boys, did sports, and my son, my youngest one, that's the attorney now, he played traveling baseball, and he was in the Connie Mack World Series twice, back to back actually, one year after the next, and they won Hawaii the first time, and he got the batting title for that, and then they played Florida, and he won the MVP that next year, and it's held in Iowa, and that was the best time. And I used to love going to the games because I worked the snack shack. I miss them too. It's like, dang, where did it go? Where has the time gone? Val, nah, I'm not worried. Throw her up. Throw up two stories. She'll be fine. Jeez, I can just see you. She has got to be a little thing to be the one they throw up. I mean, she has to be. Because you have one girl and two boys, right, Val? And Dee, you have four girls, right? Did it ever make you nervous, Dee, when your daughter was flying through the air with the greatest of ease? Fern, all of your daughters were in. My daughter was in dance and in drama. Yeah, I figured she'd be small. How tall are you, Val? Oh, yeah, it was. She was in dance her whole life. And then she even did it in college. You're 5'3"? Okay, and she's 5 foot. Well, you'd have to be. I mean, for them to be able to throw you up. Have did they ever not get? Oh, what am I trying to say? Was there always someone there to catch them? Because all my kids were in stuff. My oldest daughter that passed away, she was in basketball. She loved basketball because she was tall. She was 5'10", and so she played basketball. And then my oldest son played football and soccer, and my middle son, he did martial arts. He's a black belt. Um, and then my youngest son is the one that did the traveling baseball. And then my youngest daughter, uh, she danced and she was in drama, and so that's how she got into doing Christian television. Uh, and she got a scholarship through high school through the drama. I can't imagine with three girls, because your girls are all pretty close in age, aren't they, Dee? Hi, Dora. How are you? How are you doing? Granny Josie, how the heck are you, hun? How's life treating you? Oh, my heavens. I'm doing good. I just got home from work. Well, now it's been more than an hour. But I just thought I'd come on because I needed prayer for a fellow YouTuber because she wanted prayer, and I really felt led to tell people so they would pray for her. Phyllis Stokes is her name, and that's her channel name. Hi, Angel Lady. How are you? Oh, my heavens. 10 months and 21 days. My two oldest were 13 months apart. I can't imagine 10 months and oh, oh, oh. It was like having twins until they got a little bit older. I'm doing okay, Angel Lady. Yes, by all means. Yes, Granny Josie. Yeah, because she came on her channel and asked for prayer. So I know she wants prayer anywhere she can get it. And she said that when she was in the hospital, uh, she just found out she had cancer Tuesday. So it's only been a couple days. And she, before she knew, and she was going through all these tests and just was in such pain, she said she could feel the prayers of everyone and she appreciated it so much. Stokes. I think it's Stolkes. Phyllis. How long are you going to be in the hospital, Val? I was in 2 days. Well, I had to be cut. It couldn't be done the other way. The tumors were too big. So I don't think you'd have, well, I don't know if you have to stay in the same length of time, to be honest with you. I don't know. Angel Lady, did you see Phyllis talking? Do you follow her? You're coming home tomorrow? What are you, Iron Woman? Good grief. So you do. You did hear what she said today. Yeah, it broke my heart because I watched it right before I went to work and I thought about it the whole time I was at work. It just broke my heart. She's such a sweet woman. Wow, what a trooper, Val. I am impressed. Oh, thank you, Angel Lady. Well, I take that as a big compliment because she's a very, very sweet woman. I mean, she always has such sweet things to say about everybody, you know? And I love that she calls her husband Mr. Bucky. Cracks me up. And he's sweet too when they do their little stories together. Oh, good. Thank you, Granny Josie. Angel Lady, do you have a channel? And Val, what time are you going to come home tomorrow, my friend? You're going in at 1:30. I'm telling you, you're acting like this is a dentist appointment. You don't have one? Okay. I can't believe how much weight she said she's lost 56 pounds. I mean, and she was never a big woman anyway. I mean, she was always on the thin side. I can't even imagine. Bless her heart. Dee, have you talked to Dana today? I had to get Polly. Look at her. I bet you could be very good on YouTube. Yeah, once you start watching her, Dee, like I said, she does a lot of retro, well, she does a lot of cooking, okay? And she's a real good storyteller. real, and so is Mr. Bucky, her husband. And she does, like I said, and some of the stuff that she's made has brought me back in time to what my grandmother used to make. And she's just really fun to listen to. Oh my gosh, Susan. I mean, just tonight on this live, on my live, it's unbelievable. And I always have you in my thoughts and prayers. I mean, it was Babe, it was Cheryl's Crafty World, you, um, Phyllis. It's crazy. I'm just thankful that you're not as sick as you were, Sue. I mean, seriously. Hopefully, you're going to be able to, or should I say, whatever medication they're giving you, hopefully it will keep it pretty much at bay. Thank you, Angel Lady. You as well. I can't remember. Did Phyllis say that she's not going to be on for a while, or did she say? I can't remember. Because I know she's not going to be cooking. Because she said that Mr. Bucky is making the food, and she's not really eating much. Well, let's pray that things are going well, Susan. Okay, she won't be back until she knows more. It broke my heart because when she said that what she has is a very rare cancer, apparently. And she said that it is terminal. They gave her anywhere from 6 months to, it was a year, right, Angel Lady? If I remember right, a year. And I'm praying that, God just does a miracle. I mean, to be told that, I mean, oh my gosh. You don't think she's strong enough, Fern? Do you follow her? You think she's too weak? Oh, it just breaks my heart. It really does. I mean, because when you guys start watching her, you'll see what I mean. She is just such a very sweet, just a very sweet person. Oh, good. And leave her a message, you guys, because she said that her husband reads her sometimes messages. Oh gosh, I just pray that she's okay. I don't know what Mr. Bucky would do. Honestly, I don't. I mean, they love each other so much and have such a good relationship. It's got to be hard on him. Has to be. When one person's going through that, I mean, the spouse, I mean, it's just a nightmare for them as well. That was my main reason, truly, for coming on tonight, because I knew if people came on here, I could get people to pray for her. Yeah, I know, Angel Lady. It's true. I mean, you just feel relaxed when you're watching her, you know? when she cooks. It's just so cute the way she makes her little dinner for her and Mr. Bucky. Oh, good. Thank you, Granny Josie. Yeah, she's just very soft spoken, just southern, just nothing gets her too riled up, you know. But she was not expecting that, that's for sure. I agree, Fern. Mr. Bucky needs it too. What worried me when she was talking about it in the beginning, before when she first came on to tell people that she had been in the emergency room and they were going to be doing surgery and she didn't know yet at that point. What worried me at the time, she had already lost 40 something pounds within weeks. I mean, it didn't take any time at all. That worried me. And when she was in that excruciating pain, what she said was, and she's a believer, obviously, I mean, she wants prayer, but she said that the pain was so bad she wanted to die. She said, the only thing I thought of to get me out of the pain that I was in is to die. And she said that the pain was so excruciating. I mean, she was shaking so bad, and she doesn't, morphine doesn't even touch her, she said. And so they gave her something else. But when she had the surgery, it took the pain away. And so I'm sure she was, elated at that. But then when they got everything back, obviously, it was another blow. I know. I know, Angel Lady. Well, and that's the thing. I mean, these YouTube creators, you get to know them, and especially if you have any kind of uh, conversation with them, whether it be a live or texting on their in their where they make their comments, you begin to know these people. And the same, like I was telling you guys the other couple, I don't know, last week maybe, when I followed Nana, and I know there was more to her name, for the life of me I never remember it, but anyway, she used to do all her Dollar Tree. Beautiful woman, beautiful. I always looked at her and I thought, she is so pretty, and her smile and her voice was so very soft. When she passed away, I'm telling you, I mean, I went into a state of depression for a few days, because her and I used to text back and forth, and I remember this vividly. I was watching her, and she was doing crafts, and you just saw her hands like I do, and she would come on sometimes and you'd see her when she talked, but primarily she would be doing crafts, so you would see her hands. Well, I remember, and I didn't know it at the time, but she would never make another video after this particular one. It was the last video she ever made. And I remember looking at her hands. Well, no, I take that back. She did do a live. And then the next one she made was the video showing using her hands. Well, anyway, in the live, I noticed she kept holding her side. And you could tell she was in pain. And she never said anything, but I could tell by the way she would hold her side that something wasn't right. So that was that. And then she came on and did a DIY. And then I noticed her hands looked like they were kind of puffy. And I thought, wow, I wonder what's going on, because her hands just look puffy. After that, I didn't see her. And then her sister came on. And she left a message stating that her sister had passed away. I'm telling you, you could have knocked me over with a feather. I couldn't believe it. I mean, it was like she can't be gone. You know what I mean? I mean, it would be like me talking to you tonight, and then 3 days later, I don't show up anymore, and you find out I passed. It was crazy. It was crazy. But you start building these relationships with these people, and they become Nana's design. That's right, Susan. Nana's design. And I remember then I started texting her sister every once in a while just to tell her I was thinking of her. But her death was very unexpected. She had had cancer, and I can't remember now what it was. I can't remember if it was the breast or colon or what it was. I don't remember. But I do know she had cancer, okay? Well, she had, I think, done the treatments, and she was done with all that. Well, she went in for a surgery, and it wasn't for cancer. This one wasn't for cancer. And apparently something happened in the interim of that surgery. And that was it. She was gone. It was like, oh my gosh. I mean, that affected, honestly, it did. And there's times I still go onto her channel just to listen to her or to see her. And it's the most sad thing knowing, that she's not there. And she was so sweet. That's what she did, Susan. She she was, and I'm talking about Phyllis now. She was in such pain that she said she just threw up and then dry heaved, and in the midst of all that she's in this dire pain. And she said labor doesn't even come close to the feeling that I felt. She said it was a pain that I never knew existed. She said it was so horrendous. You lost three sisters to cancer, Angel Lady? Oh my gosh. Oh my heavens. Do you have any siblings left? Um, Angel Lady, am I right in that Phyllis has just a son now? Did she have just the two children? I believe that's what she had, was two children, and her daughter passed away some time back. I think it was. I think it was, and I know she has grandkids. I know that. I think from both, from her daughter and her son. Because her and Mr. Bucky blended the family. I remember that. They don't have children of their own, but they blended their children. Yep, another sweet one, Dee. I'm telling you, we have a bunch of sweet people. I'll tell you what. We all think our YouTube channels have the best subbies, and, well, I do. But a lot of us have a lot of subbies that are on your channel, my channel, Bella's channel, Val's channel. I mean, and that's why we have wonderful subbies, because they're just very down to earth and sweet. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better family on YouTube. Okay, wait a minute. My oldest was told on Sunday. My oldest was told on Sunday she passed the next. My oldest was told. Well, you know what, Angel Lady? We love you and always, always come on to Dee's channel, my channel, Bella's channel, Val's channel, Granny Josie's channel, and Fern, you as well. Now my dad, Fern says my dad, mom, three. Oh, your dad, your mom, and three brothers of cancer, Fern. Oh, I am so sorry. Oh my heavens. You know, I'll tell you what. The older I get, you know, it's like I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's just like more and more people are passing, and it's so sad. And I know I keep asking the Lord, I'll say, Lord, please, please don't take any more of my children, please. I mean, honestly, I sometimes almost beg, in fear. And then, of course, I want to go before they go, but I don't want to go anytime soon because I want to see my grandkids, grow up. And I keep saying, because my one grandson that has autism, I'm thoroughly believing that the school that he finally got into, because this school will be the school that he will graduate from. He'll stay at this school now until, he graduates. Well, I believe with all my heart that London will have a life to where he will be able to live it, hopefully with a family and a job and everything else. But I keep saying to the Lord, I keep saying, Lord, please let me see these grandkids. At least let me see them, grow up and get married. And yeah, I guess maybe that's it. You just notice it more. But I mean, like a lot of my friends have passed, and and then of course my daughter. I mean, and that was the ultimate. And I just, you look at this, and then I look at Phyllis, and you start to get, you start to cultivate all these friendships with your subscribers and with your YouTube creators, then we have a relationship, and you become a part of our lives, and that's why I do my lives, because I do my lives to get to know my subscribers. And I love when more come on so I can, chit chat with them. And because I really do take my YouTube as these people as family, my YouTube family. And then when you hear something happen to one of your subscribers or a fellow YouTuber, it's devastating. It is devastating to me. It really is. I mean, all night tonight, I kept thinking of Phyllis. And I thought, I've got to get on there. So if whoever comes on, I can tell them to pray for her. And thank goodness I got a lot of you that, are prayer warriors. And I know Val's probably sleeping. So good night, our sweet Val. Because Val goes in for surgery tomorrow, so pray for her. Although she's Wonder Woman, and she's going to come home just a few hours later. Yeah. Oh, thank God, Fern. 12 years ago, so obviously she's cancer-free now. That's true, Dee. The creators and subbies are extended family. I mean, really, truly. because it's the type of thing, I'll think about my subscribers or YouTube creators, when I'm not on, just like you would friends, that in your city. 12 years ago. Thank goodness she's okay. And then Susan, she goes to the doctor tomorrow and she's going to see her oncologist. So I'm hoping we get a good report there. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you, Angel Lady. I know, huh? Wouldn't a meetup be neat? Isn't that crazy, Fern? I mean, I can't believe Val is going to be that blew my mind. I'm talking to her and she goes, I go in at 1:30 tomorrow. What? You're talking to me and you're going in at 1:30 tomorrow? When are you coming home? Tomorrow. Tomorrow? I was in, when I had mine, I was in, let's see, I went home the third day. So the jewelry community isn't real kind, Granny Josie? Oh my gosh, do you know? Oh, I'm sorry about that, Granny Josie. Isn't that the truth, Dee? You're going to do the balloon. Do you know that my grandson, the one that I made it for, that hot air balloon, my son and daughter-in-law told me that he, every morning when he gets up out of his crib, he just turned a year today. Today was his birthday. And ever since he was tiny, he would look at it and smile, and now he points at it and he has to go over and he has to pet the elephant that I put into the basket of it. They have it hanging up in his room in the corner. And she said he absolutely loves that hot air balloon. So I'm sure that your granddaughter is going to love it. So now, Angel Lady, what state are you in? And Fern, I can't remember. Where are you, honey? Oh, you'll do it. You'll do it. Believe me. I think Val went to bed. She better. She needs to sleep. North Carolina. Okay. And how's your weather, Angel Lady? And how is your weather right now, Dee? Oh, it's hot, good and hot. And Dee, how are you doing? Are you having rain? Okay, you're in California. Okay. So it's got to be 2:30 at your house, Dee. Granny Josie, that's right. You're California too. Oh, it's warm and dry? So you're the same as D as far as time. Hi, hey, Pat, how are you, hon? Where are you going, Pat? Your friend's picking you up? You live close to Virginia? Are you doing another craft, Pat? Oh, okay. You're central. Okay. Oh, you're going to a bread baking class? Okay, honey. Susan, you go to sleep, sweetie. I hope everything goes great tomorrow. Let us know. I'm going to get off in a minute too. Let everyone go to bed. Um, but let us know for sure. You're always in my thoughts and prayers. How many days is your class, Pat? What kind of bread are you making? Well, I guess I'm going to get off, guys. I want to thank you so much for the prayers for Phyllis and everyone else. I really, really do cherish these friendships and thank God for all the people. That's sweet. I may come on tomorrow for a little bit. Bella, no barking. They already heard me. Now they want to go out. I'm telling you, these dogs are so smart. They can tell just by my tone, I think, and how I start winding down, and they're thinking, "Okay, good, we're gonna go out." You'll have to do some videos on that. Oh, thanks, Granny Josie. Well, so are you. But yes, I just, you know what, you guys really are wonderful, and I'm thankful that you are a part of my family. No, Bella, they're playing right now. You should see them. But God bless you too. Yes, I'm live. I'm just getting off, Bella. I've been on for about an hour, probably better than an hour. Bella, uh, keep prayers for Phyllis Stokes. Okay, she has a YouTube channel. She just found out Tuesday she's got terminal cancer. And I don't know if you've ever followed her, but she does really cool recipes, very retro back in the 50s. And she's just a very, very sweet woman. And when I heard that she needed prayer, I came on tonight because I knew the people that came on, you know, if I asked them, that they would put her in their prayers. But if you go to Phyllis Stokes, and I believe she spells her last name Stolkes, and her first name is Phyllis. Phyllis Stokes is her channel name. And she talks about it in her last video, which was today. But keep her in prayer, please. Phyllis Stokes. And Bella, real quick, I was hoping Peggy would come on tonight. Were you able to email her or talk to her to get her to tell them that she wants that floor redone? You did. You did talk to her. Yeah, okay. Do you know if they talked to the people at the uh, carpet place? Thank you, Pat. Because I've been thinking about her all night too. Oh, good. Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried about that. Good. Thank goodness. Okay, cool. I'm glad. How are you doing, sweetie, before I go? Bella, how you doing? You woke up sick and you grabbed your phone. You mean sick to your stomach? I think it's nerves, Bella. So it's probably about 3 at your place. Is it flu or just nerves? Val is having surgery tomorrow, Bella, so keep her in your prayers. Auntie Cuckoo? Oh, you have acid reflux. Oh, that can be painful. Bless your heart. Do you have to work tomorrow? It's always something, Bella. Oh, I'm so glad that you talked to Peggy. Oh, I was so worried about that. All right. I'm going to let everybody go. um, keep Bella's acid reflux in prayer. Hysterectomy. Tomorrow at 1:30. So pray for Val. Oh, there she is. I'm telling you, look at her. All I picture is this little girl with you, Val. I'm not kidding. And then all of a sudden, here she is peeking around the corner. She cracks me up. You got a lot of people praying for you too, Val. We need you to keep doing your videos. Not Stokes, Stokes. That, yes, that is the lady that I mentioned. Stolkes, I believe it is. Did you go on her channel, Val? Yes, yes, yes. That's how it's spelt, I believe, Bella. Pat's saying hi, Val. She's getting ready to go to a bread making class. Is it STOK? Do you go on her channel, Granny Josie? I think if you put it in, you're going right now. Oh, okay. Granny Josie said she just did, so she knows because she just went on. But Val, listen, Are you still there? I never know with you. Because all of a sudden you'll come back on. Were you going to sleep, Val? Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Bella, over on Val's new channel, she gives herself her IVs and all that. You should see her. And she goes into detail, for people that might have this in the future or people that have it now. But she's so good at explaining everything. You got to go over to her other channel. I think it's Auntie Cuckoo Vlogs, I think. Is it, Val? Oh, good, you found her. Um, but anyway, she she's gonna have that tomorrow, 1:30, and then she's coming home. She's coming home. You'd think she was getting a crown on her tooth. What's the name of the new channel again? Isn't it Auntie Cuckoo Vlogs, Val? Does Samantha know that you're having surgery, Val? That's right, Auntie Cuckoo Vlogs. That's her new channel. You're leaving. Yeah, it's good, Dee. Her new channel's good. Yeah, I just can't. Well, I'll tell you, when I heard, okay, I watched Phyllis's, because I've been waiting, because when I first heard she was having this terrible pain, she didn't know what it was, and they were going to do surgery. Well, today when she came on, I watched it right before I went to work, and that's when she said that she's got terminal cancer, and they're giving her 6 months to a year, and it's pretty rare. The one, and if you go to her channel, she goes into complete detail. But anyway, I've been following her for a few years now, and it just really threw me for a loop. And so I kept thinking about her. And so when I came home tonight from work, I thought I've got to go on and, have people that come on pray, for her, because she asked for prayer. But I came on once I got home from work. That's why I'm on later. I usually, don't come on this late. I'll come on earlier and stay this late, but I don't, you know. So that's why I just wanted to come on, uh, after I got home from work. No, she's older. She has, her daughter passed away a few years ago, and she has a son. She has grandchildren, and she has her husband, and she calls him Mr. Bucky. It is the cutest thing. And, but it was not expected, obviously. I mean, it just threw her for a loop. And now I know now that Val's going, because I kept thinking, okay, I know she's going in soon. Didn't realize it was at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. But Val, do you have people bringing you stuff? Dinner or anything? Because like I said, seriously, if you need anything, yeah, watch her. She's good. But you like I was telling them earlier, you get so invested into your, fellow YouTubers that cultivate relationships with, and then your subscribers, especially when you have lives and you get to know these people. And, I mean, they become a part of your life. I mean, it's not just, a number. They really become a part of your life. And things, well, I can only speak for myself, but I know you guys well enough that it upsets you too. I mean, things like this just really, it would be like one of my friends calling me and telling me, something like this. It just, really blew my mind. But anyway, so, Val, are you here? I never know. She cracks me up the way she'll come in and out. Isn't that the truth? Okay, you go make your bread. Do a video. Have fun. Bye, Pat. Your husband's still at work, Dee? Granny Josie, if any of those people get nasty with you, you know what? Just block them, and it's water off a duck's back. Let it go. It's not worth it. Their loss. Oh, he works till 6 a.m. Have a good day, Pat. Yeah, you just notice that yeah. There are a lot of very, very nice, caring women in this community. I mean, thank God, because I don't got time for the other. You know what I mean? I don't got time for it. Bella, did your daughter and dad have a good birthday? They were nasty to you? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, okay. Yeah, when people get like that, you just gotta block it and go on. You know what I mean? Block it so you don't need to see it and go on. Have you gotten anything more packed, Bella? I know. I just, I don't have the patience or the tolerance. I just don't. It's like, okay, bye bye. See you later. Bye bye. Not one, not one thing. I don't have one thing packed. But you have to be out the end of June, right, Bella? So you still have a while. June 22nd. Okay. Yeah, because you're putting your house up for sale too, Dee. Yeah. Oh, just the thought of me packing my house makes me just go into panic mode. Ugh, I can't even imagine. Oh, how sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, sweetie. That means a lot to me. I hope so, because I am just what I am. I mean, I mean, Bella and I have talked on the phone before, and I can attest that she is exactly who she is on her videos, and I'm the same as I am right now talking to you. I mean, if you met me in person, this is what you would get. I just don't know how people could be any other way but themselves. It would be too hard to pretend to be something else. You know what I mean? It would just be too much work. I just don't have it in me to try to be something I'm not. Yes, you're very yourself, Granny Josie. Yeah. I just don't know how you could pretend for very long. I don't know. I don't know how you could do it. Because at some point you got to be yourself. And I remember I had certain, people say, just do the craft. I don't want to hear all the talking. And I thought, well, you could always change the channel, you know, because I am not, I've never professed or proclaimed that I am, you know, a teacher per se, quote unquote. I'm somebody that's showing you something that I do and I love, and I just want to share it. And if there's something that you like that you might want to do in your home, that's what it's all about to me. I'm not a teacher where I'm going to, okay, now you're going to do this. Da, 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 da. That's not me. I mean, that's just not who I am. And I can't do it if that's not me, you know? I mean, I try to be thorough in what I show, but I'm not, you know what I mean? There's some channels where it's, they don't talk. They just, matter of fact, what they do. And, or some of them don't even talk at all and they just do it to music. And that's fine too, because everyone learns differently. I always wanted my channel to be something where it would be like you would be at my house and I was telling you how to do something. I wanted to be more on a personal level, and that's what I went for. D. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, me too. I mean, yeah. I mean, people would be able to see through it. And that's the other thing. People are very intuitive, okay? And they can spot somebody if they're not real, they're going to see it. And I mean, like I said, I've got, I think, 465 videos now, I think, if I remember right. Trust me, out of 465 videos, at some point, if I wasn't who I am, it would have come out somewhere. I mean, it's just, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, sometimes when I voice text, oh my gosh, I am telling you, I even laugh because sometimes it is so off and it has nothing to do with what I just said. It's like, what? That's why I try. It's true, the bigger channels a lot of times do. And that's why I invite anyone, and I will go especially to the ones that don't have, but maybe some of them, maybe 500 subscribers, because I remember when I had 25 subscribers, and you would have thought that I just lassoed the moon. I mean, honestly. And then when I got to 150, well, that was it. I mean, it was all over but the shouting at that point. And I remember that. And nobody's any better than anybody else. You know what I mean? Everybody, come here, Polly. Everybody does crafts, okay? And I'm speaking right now for myself. Everybody does crafts. There's always going to be somebody better. Always. Always. There's going to be somebody out there that's going to be better. And so you just have to reconcile yourself to the fact, you know what? I'm going to show what I show. And kudos, you know, to the people that come on. And I think there's plenty of room for every creator. And that's why I always make it a point when I do something that I've learned from someone else to give them the kudos for it, because they deserve it. I mean, you know what I mean? And there's plenty of room for all of us. And no one's greater than the next. And just because you have more subscribers, we're all human beings with feelings, you know? And that's just the way I look at it. And then if I find some that are just, think they're all that, and it's big me, little you, I don't got time for it, you know? I'll just put them on ignore. And, but yeah, that's just the way I look at stuff. And that's the best thing you can do, is ignore. I never will go back at someone if they've hurt me on a channel or they've said anything, or I don't care what it is. I will never go back and say things because I don't want the drama. You know what I mean? I'll just let it go. Let it go and let God. And that's the way I look at it. And if you have subscribers that, end up leaving your channel for whatever reason, let them leave. For every one of those that leave you, there'll be 5 more to come on. And when I tell, and I do mean this, from the very beginning, I prayed about this channel, and I just said, Lord, whoever I can touch, whatever I can do, whatever mark I can leave, I don't care how small it is. Let that be the goal of this, and always let me see that and keep that in the forefront, in my mind and in my sight. And I truly, and every time I get another one, I thank God. Every single time I'll say thank you, because to me it's a privilege that someone would care enough about my channel to come on, and especially when they leave me comments, to take the time out of their day to even leave me a comment. To me, it's a privilege, and that is really how I look at it. You will, Granny Josie. Oh, you did make the bunny? Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, I can't stand that. I mean, no, it's not terrible, Bella. You do very good stuff. I'm not joking. And you know what? For those that don't even leave a heart, I mean, come on, seriously? Seriously? We are no different than anybody else out there. The only difference is we had the thought of getting on, and it was weird for me in the beginning, and it was scary. And I thought, oh, there's no one going to want to watch what I do. And I really did think that. I'm not kidding. And I'm no different than any of these subscribers that talk to me. The only difference is I show my crafts on a video that goes onto YouTube. That's the only difference between me and anybody else. That's it. Angel Lady, if you go to, I don't know how to do it on YouTube, but if you go on to my email or Instagram, I don't think my email is on my YouTube, but my Instagram, my Facebook, um, Instagram, Facebook. But my email, I'll put my email and you can send it to me that way. That's how I'm telling people to send me their pictures. Ah, it's not a capital. Why does it do that? Um, wait, I'm writing this. I am such a slow typer. Okay, wait. Okay, there's my email. Send me pictures on my email. I do have Facebook, but I don't know how I did it. I have three, and I only use one. And the one I use is the picture of my son, my two sons, and I'm in the middle of two of them. That's the Facebook I use. And it's just Davita Lane. Oh, you're Donna. Okay, Donna. No, we really do. We honestly, I mean, all of us, like I was telling Dee, I don't know if you're on here yet, Bella, but every one of us, I mean, we all think our YouTube channels are the best because they are the best. And there are a lot of subscribers that subscribe to all of us. And I said that earlier. I said there's a lot that subscribe to me, that subscribe to Dee, that subscribe to Bella, to Val. I mean, a lot of them subscribe to all, you know what I mean? I mean, of course, we have other ones that don't, but come here, Polly. But we do have wonderful, wonderful YouTube family, and then a lot of I gotta get Polly up here, and then a lot of the creators, you, me, Dee, Val, Granny Josie. I mean, all these women, you know, we also are, you know, a part of each other's lives. But we're just people that are just regular people that just show what we do on a channel. That's it. That's it. So when people start getting too big for their britches, you know, no thank you. Because the thing is, that can be taken away in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. So I never ever look at big me, little you, ever. And the thing I've also noticed, and then I will go, the thing I've noticed too is and I'll be honest with you, until I did my lives, I never realized how many people are hurting, whether it be physically, emotionally, any other way. And when they come on these lives, I mean, tonight, Bella, I had one, two, three, four, I think five people that had cancer right now. And were saying, you know, they were happy to be on here. And I mean, just so sweet. And I never realized that until I did lives, how many people, a lot of them have nobody, or they are home by themselves, or they watch for us to come on and show what we show or talk about what we talk about, because it gives them someone to, well, in a sense, socialize with. You know what I mean? I never realized just how many hurting people there are out there. And for me to ever act like I'm something superior where I can't give a heart or give a comment, I mean, I know that when you start getting more and more subscribers, it gets harder. But sometimes I'll take 2 hours out of my day just to respond, to people when I can. Or I'll go back if I've missed some, videos back and where I see it, and I will try to comment. But definitely leaving a heart, you know? I mean, that is really something that people care enough to do that. Yeah, and they just want a friend to talk to. I never realized, and that is the honest to God's truth, I never realized how many people just are so happy to even be acknowledged, when they come on lives. And I'm thinking, they are no different than me, you know? But if that gives them anything, then this channel is all worth it. If that's what it gives to someone, then it's exactly what I wanted. Hi, my happy home. How are you, sweetie? I know, your first time. Oh, it's 9:09. Oh, so it's in the morning there. Well, bless your heart. What time is it here? Oh my gosh, it's 12:10. I got to take my dogs out. Um, but anyway, well, I'm so sorry because I was just saying a few things to the girls. But I do see you on Instagram, and I hope that before I get off, uh, my happy home, did you do a lemon theme? Because I gave an invitation for anyone that wants to join me in my lemon theme home tour collaboration. And it was very impromptu and it was very last minute. But I'm putting videos up on the 27th. And it can be anything, even if it's just a little vignette that you did in your house. It doesn't have to be any more than that. Feel free to join if you want. Okay, perfect. So if you feel like it or you want to, feel free to join in. And like I said, it'll be Monday. Yeah, well, if they can't give a heart, I don't know what to do with them. I can only worry about, how I treat people, and I could never live with myself and be like that. I just don't get it. Yes, Monday. I filmed mine yesterday, and the videos go up Monday anytime. Whenever I do my video home tours, I let people put it because a lot of people will give a specific time. I don't care as long as it's on that day, can be in the nighttime, whatever, but it'll be on the 27th. Because again, I start thinking about people that are housebound or they don't have anywhere to go and they love looking at these videos, especially home tours. People love that. And I made it so it would be Memorial Day so they'd have something to look at, you know what I mean? Well, now don't stress yourself because you've got so much going on with. I'm telling you, she is licking my hand to beat the band. Um, yeah, I love home tours too. Well, you're more than welcome to come on anytime I have one, whenever you feel like it. Sure. Like I said, just let me know and then I'll put your channel into the playlist anyone that's interested. Are you asking me how to join into the collab, Donna? If you go on to my video, I did a invitation. I think it's 3 videos ago. And what you do is you just videotape either on your phone or camcorder, whatever you videotape on, and just take a pictures, or video of what you've done for your home tour for Lemon Theme. And like I said, it doesn't have to be, your whole house done. It could be a counter that you did. It could be a table. It could be a vignette. It could be whatever. And then you would put it up on YouTube, and then I will put it into my playlist. So that's what you do. I know for you it's later today, and for my happy home, it's just morning. But I do watch you over on Instagram, my happy home. Well, guys, I guess I'm going to go take the dogs out. Not that I want to get off, but, and thank you so much. I really appreciate every one of you, and I thank you for the prayers for Phyllis and for everyone that needs the prayers. We all need prayer, but especially for the people that are sick. And yes, I've seen that before. We love you too, Granny Josie. That's fine, Dee. Anyway, guys, I want to leave you with what I always say, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. You are unique. You are only you. You're one of a kind. There's no one exactly like you, and you bring something to this world nobody else can. Don't ever forget that. You're wonderful ladies, wonderful, and I love you dearly. And I will be talking to you very, very soon, I know.